happy Friday to you. Looking forward to playing some more Final Fantasy XIV. We'll be getting in shortly, so what we'll do is we'll just wait for everybody to come on in and we'll get started. Hoping everybody's had a good week thus far. Looking forward to getting started on a brand new patch too. I think what I'm going to do as well for these streams is just to drum up a question or two to put in at the beginning of the stream, just see if we can get some discussion going. But that'll have to wait for next week. Might do a little bit more than just MSQ, but we'll see as to where we go. And we'll just take from there. Feel free to say hello as well. Always happy to talk with some new people. So what we'll do is we'll just start flipping the switch and get it on over, and we'll get started. Give me a moment here. There we go. Here we are. And hello, hello. All right, so in order to start off on the new patch, we'll need to speak to Kryl. So we'll see as to what she has to say. Old enemies, new threats. Huh. Police, what a pleasant surprise. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing the corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they're not without limits. We can only hope they afford us some time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we can go to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bringing urgent news. Okay, who is this? Oh, yeah, Maxima. Ah, Elise, it's been far too long, my friend. Yeah, it's been, oh gosh, a good long while. Oh, forgive me, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Aldin, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Oh, that shocked Kryl a little bit. Ah, yes. I've heard stories of a defector from Garlemald. But never mind that. You said you had urgent news. Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and the sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from Gimlet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. Yeah, it seems like they're having some sort of civil war now, considering that Varus is now dead. At the hands of Zenos, no less. And it is there that we welcome the most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may be growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Oh? Commander Aldin has requested an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions attend as well, though it was clear to whom he had wished I extend this invitation. Well, considering I'm pretty much the biggest Scion still left that's not having issues right now. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not as well versed in the affairs of the city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single scion with all this. Thankfully, because I really hate meetings. Yes, of course. Then we must make for the Elehayyme quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. She'll watch the fort. Let us go, let us leave. Alright, so Elehayyme quarter. Alright. That would be here. Hey, Hiten, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. How's your Friday going so far? And... oh, over there. I always get so turned around in this place. There we go. Try that. That'll probably make things move a little bit quicker. And can I go this way, hopefully? Oh, good. I can. Great. And... right. And over here. And, oh. This way and around, maybe? Yeah, okay. There we go. I'm getting there eventually. Eventually. Maxima! Commander Eldin waits us in the royal palace. If you would follow me. Sure. I wonder if this is voiced. Gaius! So you're the visitor. Huh.
They're here, Commander.
Okay, it's voiced. Good.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the science spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury.
So another time then.
I trust you two require no introduction.
Oh, definitely not.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea. Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Which is?
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions.
That's true too.
We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
Alright, for now.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence. Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Zenos' hand. Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right.
Oh? What else are you thinking?
The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
Yeah, that's what it sort of looked like.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals?
with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
Mm-hmm. One the same.
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets. And that should have been the end of it.
But
unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit. Primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
But it's been reformed?
Indeed. Few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandanis, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Oh, jeez. When can we expect this thing to be dropped in?
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress. So we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did. Though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope.
Okay.
Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you. And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
Well, at least they're not telling me
The
drop
Ascian's
everything
downfall
to
was be the work of my
deal with
remaining
this.
days. But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
I do see your note hit in. I'll just wait until after this cutscene's finished, then I can read it in full.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friends' plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
Oh gosh, I really hope not. I don't think Square would really do that, but... Alright, cutscene finished? Okay, great. So this is yet another piece of excellent Shadowbringers side content that you can pick up any time. Not very connected to the main plot, but extremely good. Huh. You piqued my interest. You definitely piqued my interest. I have to definitely take a look. As to whether I'll get to it today, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely I do want to try. Especially if it's coming that highly recommended. As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new Ultima weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the ultimate weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first. So, in order to unlock that new one... Oh, I guess it's this guy? Ruby Doomsday. Okay, I'll unlock this. Ah, Elise, glad you can make it. Maybe more one stream long. It's 3 trials over a log cutscenes. Oh, okay. Well, at least I can try to unlock it now and maybe do it a different day. We'll have to see. As you may have heard, Commander Alden has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Empire's latest menace. Not that the soldiers stationed there are too chuffed about being on the front line against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they make short work of us mere mortals as well. Mind you, if Gaius Balsar and his followers who've led the charge so far, by all accounts, they've been giving as good as they get. Unfortunately, their sorties have been met with little success. I dare say they benefit greatly from your presence on the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleague over at Porta Pretoria will show you the way. Okay, well, I've got that started. And let's speak to Kryl. Way home. I take it you're ready to return to the First. And I would ask you to apprise the others of recent events here in the Source, namely Zenos' return and the development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them that Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep the corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Lise. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Wow, so cute. Alright, so go to the Crystal Exarch, but in the meantime though, I forgot, can I fly here? Nope. Hi? Yes, I can. Okay. So, have to go this way just to get that other one. Considering that I'm here just to get what I need done here. And then just proceed on. Now, Hiten, here's a question for you. How, like, story-wise and everything else, how's it compared to other quest lines, I guess, that are in Shadowbringers? Is it just as good, or is it doesn't hit the mark as well? You mentioned it's very good, but I just didn't know it's in comparison to some other stuff that's out there. Oh, almost there. Oh, down here. Oh, there. Okay. Hello, sir. On your way to the headquarters, I take it? Sure. So, your mind is set? Then I shall apprise you of the situation. We have discovered that the previously abandoned Ultima weapon project is being helmed by the reformed 7th Legion. They have already succeeded in producing several prototypes, one of which is set to be deployed on the Eorzean front. Its name, the Ruby weapon. Oh! That was in Final Fantasy VII, if I recall correctly. Severa and I were able to get within striking distance during one of its test runs and made an attempt to destroy it. An attempt that ended in failure, alas. Based on our knowledge of the original Ultima weapon, the explosives we employed should have been sufficient to blast through its armor plating, but they barely left a mark. We suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have proven the source of its resilience. As you well know, the Ultima weapon was designed to absorb ether from icons, and the ruby weapon no doubt shares that ability. If any were summoned during the uprisings in Garlemald's occupied territories and thereafter consumed, our enemy would become all the more formidable. But its near impenetrable armor was the only beginning of our troubles. Oh, what else? We fought back with whip-like claws that can be extended and contracted at will. In the face of such opposition, we were forced to withdraw. Gaius was injured, shielding me from the ruby weapon's assault. Even now, he struggles to stand. Damn it all, if I hadn't been so careless, this wouldn't have happened. You need not concern yourself. Let us not forget that I am the one who initiated the Ultima Weapon project. If I must give my life to bury this shameful legacy, then so be it. If you were to face it as you are now, you'd be cut down before you could even be hobbled within firing distance. In any case, we can't afford to lose the information in your head on both the foe we face and the Empire itself. We all know that asking for Lisa's assistance presents our best chance of stopping the war machina. It is true that if anyone were capable of putting down such a monstrosity, it would be her. Though I have no right to ask this of you. Will you lend us your strength? I'm not one to back down from a fight. I do this for Eorzea. I do this for Eorzea. You have my thanks. And mine, though I must impress upon you the urgency of our situation. We have received word that the Empire is preparing to advance on the Gimlet Dark. That is where we will intercept them. If our fears should be proven correct, the ruby weapon will be among their host. Should it break through our lines, there is no telling the devastation it will wreak. Make no mistake, the very survival of Eorzea hangs in the balance. Once you've steeled yourself for the battle ahead, your escort will lead the way. What price may the world pay for my hubris? Honestly, one of the best and most emotional stories in the game. By my account, and many of others. Oh boy. A short while earlier in the Garlean occupied city of... I didn't read the name. I missed it. Oh, is that it? Well, it gotta be, considering it's red. Commencing ruby weapons activation sequence. All units stand by. Oh wow. That is one freaky looking weapon. Initiating synthetic aurosite system. Fusion successful. No signs of incompatibility. Awaiting your signal. Ruby weapon. Codename Darnus. Ready for launch. Wait! That was the one from the Nailvarn Darnus, right? The one that brought down Dalamud and unleashed Bahamut on everybody. Remember that from the Quoz Bahamut. Remember that much. Why call it that, though? Maybe in honor of the original leader? Of that legion? Maybe. Ezra did the extreme version of this fight in a blue mage party a few weeks ago for an achievement. Freaking tough. Ooh. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll do that one another time, probably in another stream, I'm thinking. In the meantime, though, let's get back to the Crystarium. Just curious as to where this storyline is going. I know I still have to do those 2 other Eden fights too. Because we got through 2 of them last time, and there was to be 4, I think it was. Well, the thing is though, something could potentially be tough, but if it's a good tough or balanced, I guess, then maybe it's not so bad. It's just the fact that if it's tough for no reason or it's just really stupid, then there's a problem. You have business with the Crystal Exarch. Just say the word and I'd be happy to escort you to the ocular. Let's go in. Hey! Or, sorry, I should call him Graha, not Raha. You've come at the most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and means to return to the Scion's home. I trust you, too, have been making good use of your time. Oh, I've learned about the ruby weapon. Ill tidings from the source, you say? And I will summon the others so we might all be apprised of the situation. It's really, really not good. Hail, hail, the gang's all here? Not everybody. Reed and Thancred haven't arrived. Where's Elise? Oh, I guess she's still at the
Now
inn?
that we are all here, what news from the source?
It's not good. Definitely not good.
A new Ultima weapon?
Mm-hmm.
We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
It's scary that we're
Well, this
thinking
is
of
indeed
Gaius
a
and
worrying
being thankful for him.
I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern.
Mm-hmm. That too.
With the Emperor slain and Zenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion.
Oh, really? What's the greatest word?
Thanks in large part to Urianger and Beklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
What is that?
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white borosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And after a good deal of trial and error, we made one.
Well, we need to make we have to make a bunch more though.
For soul and mind both, that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
Okay.
However,
What's the catch?
though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
His blood?
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Garlean Emperors, which certainly does not flow within Orosite or any other crystal.
Okay.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
Okay, do you have any ideas to how to get around
That
this
being
though?
the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel.
Oh, please
I am
don't hurt
hopeful
yourself.
that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
No sacrificing yourself though.
As well
That's a
you
big no-no.
should be. The Allegan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. but its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found.
Just hope it's in time. That's my main
Whatever
worry.
it takes, I will see you safely home.
But not at the cost of you, though.
My apologies.
Hey, Lena.
I do hope you haven't
Wow.
come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness.
Sure. What's up?
But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Okay. That just sounds really odd.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
I wonder what she wanted to talk about, though. It seems so odd that she doesn't want to do it necessarily in Graha's presence. Unless, yeah, I agree with him saying that perhaps it's something that she feels that she can't. I'll take the money. No. I must confess, while I enjoyed my fair share of scholarly research, it would be good to step outside for a spot of fresh air. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Yes, we should. And let's get outside here. And why is it always raining? It always seems to be raining here. Now, what exactly is the issue that you can talk about inside? We have little time, so I will be brief. The Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I asked for your assistance in slaying it. Wait, there's Sin Eater still... I thought considering us to everything that we did, all the Sin Eaters were gone before? Maybe that was just my misunderstanding. Sin Eater, I had heard some few remained yet after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others? Oh, that will not be necessary. It is only a single Sin Eater, a simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not estimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Me, why not Alphino? Well, I don't think Alphino can do it on his own, so let's just be about it then. Excellent. Let us make for Fort Job. Let us go, let us leave, and go to Fort Job. And hello to the others who are watching. Feel free to say hello if you want. You don't necessarily need to, but happy to have you along. Oh, there she is. There's Lena. If you would wait here a moment, I will gather the others. Oh, hello. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. I have? Long they waited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door the day the Sin Eaters attacked. You and yours hadn't come along, I'd likely have stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. Okay. I too was there that very terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. Wow, what a turnaround. A pleasure to meet you, miss. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amaro to go and save the Oracle. It's strange to think the Omorish soldiers we once locked blade with are now on our side, but we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. I feel terrible. I don't remember them. I feel so bad. We seem to be missing one. Sir, where's your helmet? My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. Oh, it will not happen again. The name's Taylor? I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. The infirmary. Was he the one who told us not to give up? Like when a lot of stuff started going bad and he just telling us, please don't give up or something like that? Yeah. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to her. Don't give up, don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. Yeah, because he lost a friend, and they were recently celebrating the night sky, and his friend died, and he was coming just to tell the Warrior of Darkness and the Exarch not to give in to Vothri and all that jazz. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile and satisfied with the glimpse of what was to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives to the promise of a future they'll never know, and so it fails to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. The fact that you have a name just leads me to believe you're going to be important in all this. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let us not keep them waiting. Okay, so next... Oh, yeah, I have to run. Because I have yet to get all the points. Oh, that's a long way to run, too. Oh, boy. I did not realize I would need to run that far. Well, we get to enjoy the lovely, lovely purple bushes and trees and everything else together. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? And how did your week go? Hopefully it was a pleasant one. And are you looking forward to the next patch? Because I think that's going to be coming when? Soon, I think? Hopefully very, very soon, because I know I've been hearing some folks saying they're wishing for more content. There wasn't much for them right now. Fate nearby. Okay, no fate today. Work continues to be extremely challenging. Oh, Senator's dead already? Well, hopefully, even though it's a challenge now, hopefully it will calm down a little bit for you and won't be as challenging in the future. And that you'll get a little bit of respite soon. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I'd sworn it was you who killed that Sin-Eater. But I wasn't here.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
But they said somebody else came.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
Ooh.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
Still, it would be given quite a challenge.
Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, no, I'm a warrior of light. And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
Oh, was it?
A warrior of light?
Well, there's somebody that looked like
Why would someone
Harper,
go around
right?
calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her. The warrior of darkness.
Yeah, we have Warrior Doctrine versus Warrior Light.
Hey? Oh, I didn't know. It's
Oh, don't worry. Okay. Oh, good. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. Now it's starting to dissipate. Okay. Well, it took its own darn time.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
Oh, we will. I'm sure we will. You got this. You got a name. We will meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat.
Oh, good.
As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood. The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world. Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin-Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias.
I just wonder as to what kind of plan he's got.
I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
I wonder what you're going to suggest.
Forgive me. There is one more thing.
What's up?
A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Sure? What's
Take your time.
up?
I shall go on ahead.
So, Lena, what's going on? A personal matter, though.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch.
Okay.
Though his
What's wrong with
countenance
him?
belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
Gosh. Oh no. Oh
Nor do I
jeez.
believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
He's more open now, I think.
He seems
That's the impression
a
I got.
different man. A younger man. I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future and for the first time found joy there. Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before.
Oh no, don't think that. Anchors keep us where we have chosen to be, or he is lost without you, you know. He misses you already. I'm sort of struggling trying to figure out what kind of answer I want to give here. He's lost without you, you know, and he misses you already.
He. Are you sure?
I think so.
Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been. What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
Make sure he takes a break.
This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, please do. Please do. But still trying to cut things with the salmon fillet. Oh gosh. That is just too amusing for words. Facing the truth. Huh. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. Okay, and Alphino, you are where exactly? Well, I know I have to go with Crystarium. And I don't need to use a teleport ticket. Not for that. Definitely not for that. So let us get back to where we need to be, speak to Alphino, and see what else we can do. What else we can figure out. Yes, let's go in. And everybody's here. Well, not everybody, but a good portion of everybody. The others were quite shocked to hear what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there is a proposal I should like to make. So what's your proposal exactly? I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I've noticed more and more people pursuing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light. And well, they should, but nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin eaters or worse. Regardless of whether this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. So, tell them everything? I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I am not surprised to see the roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the record stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use. For when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished rather. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they've done, I find it wonder that they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Verbert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath of sin-eaters is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you to overcome Emet-Selch, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. Yes, please. Ardbert was a wonderful person. The rest, they tried to do so much. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the Flood that followed in the wake. Will they listen, though? That's the one thing I just wonder if they're going to actually listen to all that. Well, what do you say, Elise? Spread the word, I say. I wish this had been done sooner. Honestly, I wish it was done sooner. In hindsight, I agree, but better late than never, no? Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Beglug on the means of our returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and the etc. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more people will accompany them. That's like a plan. Again, I just wonder as to how many people will actually listen and will accept this truth. considering that they've been told so much about the Warriors of Light over the years, it just makes me wonder as to whether they'll actually accept that or just say, no, I've been told this, I believe this for such a long time. But considering that, excuse me, it's coming from the Warrior of Darkness and the Scions who helped save the world, maybe they will be open to such truths. But I guess it's just a matter of have to see. Even get rid of those prejudices. Oh, we have to speak to 5 people. Okay. This is a matter of just finding all 5. I wonder if there'll be people that I've already spoken to before. I'm going to assume it's people I already know. But again, we'll have to see. Oh, is it somebody by... oh, alright. It's people over here. I do want to try to do some of the different role quests, but obviously I have to level those jobs to that level and just receive from there. Well, well, what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you to be brief. With the night return, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it, though. Seeing the stairs so full of light and excitement, one can almost forget the flood ever happened. The Warriors of Light. Yes, the Exarch has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've never yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. Okay, so at least there's people here that are open-minded. Again, it's just considering that it's coming from the Warrior of Darkness, they're a little bit more open to that. Okay, there's one there. And, oh gosh, all over the place. I've got a lot of other things that I need to do too. Like I'm seeing all sorts of additional, I guess, extra content markers. So it's just a matter of just trying to take a look at them and see what needs to be done there. Come to browse wares the markets, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need, whatever it may be. Under Yulmore's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Yes, he has. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way that it is. I imagine it won't be long before all of Nordfront reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk to me about the market. Something on your mind? I see. The Exarch did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Nordfront. All right. Consider my interest piqued. Around Crystarium, one of them is probably the Fey tribal quest, one is an optional dungeon I mentioned, and one of them is for extreme trials. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, when it comes to the Fey tribal quests, are those, like, warriors, are those crafting ones, or is it something else? I guess that's the one thing I just don't know. And, oh, Dagdrax, okay, there. If it's something that I can potentially do, it could be of interest. However, if it's one that is crafting based, probably not crafting or gathering because I don't really have anything leveled there. Is combat classes, some other tribes are crafting or gathering or both. Oh, okay. Elise, what a wonderful surprise. Though I hope you being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door as of late, which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had fewer opportunities to test my new medicines. Well, maybe it's a good thing too, because I don't necessarily want people to be hurt. I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself now and again. The truth about the Warriors of Light. But the Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Generally speaking, the tribal quests are subpar stories, not anything worth the stream. Okay. So just something to do potentially on my own time. That sound about right? Okay, next is Crystalline Mean. Oh, and then the Cabinet of Curiosity. Okay. So that's not too bad. I just need to get to one of the crystals and then I can teleport myself over. For those who are watching the stream and haven't said anything, hello and welcome to the stream and happy to have you here. If you'd like to chat it up, please feel free to do so. If you are not comfortable in doing so, that's a-okay too. Happy to have you nonetheless. Okay, and yeah, there's the next one. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Grinold not too long ago. Oh, how's he doing? It's been a while since I popped over to see him. He said a visitor from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean and that she inspired him to teach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one capable person in both feats, though I'd say the latter is far more impressive. I'm just going to give it a minute. Seems like my connection's not being too kind. I'll just wait for it to figure itself out. I'm sorry? The Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warriors of Light. Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. No, things are just going a little bit slow, so I'll just give it again another few minutes. Let's see if it can settle itself out. I think there we go. I think you are settled down now. Fun little connection. Come on. I talked to you before and you were saying that you're a-okay. Alright, so let's... I guess we're going to see Moen, I suppose? Up here? Because he's the only person I can think of that I'd be speaking to in this area. Moen? Yeah, there you are, Moen. No, this can't be. Surely there's at least one book here that does not cast the Warriors of Light and their deeds in such a negative light. Oh. I think we shocked him a little bit. Oh, Elise, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors as of late, but I fear a repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. People wish to know the truth of the flood, of the Warriors of Light. I've searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. I know they were not always judged so harshly, yet I can find no proof, and I dare call myself a librarian. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the Warriors of Light? Of the flood? Oh, wonderful! You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be assured that I will not come alone. Okay, so I think we've told everybody, which is good. Now, let's see if we can go ahead and pass the knowledge on to the masses. Where do we need to go? Docile Gate? Docile Gate, okay. Seems okay to you? Okay, good. Yeah, I just noticed that in one part of my display it was saying, it's not too happy. So I just wanted to give it a few minutes so it could sort itself out. Thank you, though. I do appreciate it. Here you are. Between the four of us, I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but wait for the people to gather. Oh, and now it's night, bright and sunny. Wow. I didn't realize there'd be that many people here.
Yes, this
Good
looks to
turnout.
be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we? Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
Oh gosh, I'm terrible at public speaking.
They would be more inclined to take the word of the Warrior of Darkness.
This is true.
Indeed.
But
in light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
put on the spot. Okay, let's do it. I didn't realize I still have my mitts on. Yeah, that toe. That toe was so sweet.
Wicked White. The Warriors of Light did all that?
They did. And all you guys have said is like all these negative things
So
about
they
them.
never-
But granted,
I
that's
mean,
what you've heard for
they
so
only ever
long.
wanted to help. And when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls.
Mm-hmm.
And they managed it too, in the end. They saved us. And we cursed their names.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Hopefully. Hopefully. That Arbert wannabe, but that's not Arbert. Oh gosh, what are you gonna do?
Impossible.
Mm-hmm. It's not Arbert. Arbert's not there. You can see him too. I take it I'm not imagining this then. I take it I'm not imagining this then.
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
Nay,
It's something.
yonder standeth no bloodless apparition, but a warrior of light and darkness both. Ardbert.
It looks like him, but how could it be him? It can't be.
What in the world?
Can you see him too? Oh geez, now everybody else can see him, right? Yeah.
It's you,
Right. Okay.
the one who slew the Eater.
So, oh gosh.
That it should be the Warrior of Darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
But it's his voice too.
People of the Crystarium! I am Ardbert.
Gosh.
One of those you know as a warrior of light.
This is gonna cause so much confusion.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Exactly.
Aye, that I should. But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself could such a miracle come to pass. The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when she must return to her home.
Mm-hmm.
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of light?
What stunt are you pulling?
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
Again, I'm just trying to figure out as to what the hell he's planning to do with all this. Like, why spur them to action like this?
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony.
What can I really
Whosoever
say?
this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides.
Mm-hmm.
For us to voice our doubts
Yeah.
here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
He's right, because if we said anything negative, that's
Go.
gonna cause
I will
problems.
stay here and watch.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, honestly, what could we say?
So, that is a warrior of light of the first.
Mm-hmm.
I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
No.
As far as I was able to discern, that was indeed Ardbert. It has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
No, absolutely not. It looks like him and sounds like him, but it isn't him. He definitely couldn't have been resurrected, but absolutely not.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto
Mm-hmm.
me.
Exactly.
I see no reason to question thy judgment.
He's still in here.
To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
Yet that which standeth now before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible
Ascian.
explanation.
Gotta be an Ascian. Wait, is that Elidibus? Oh, it's another Ascian that we haven't
Given
met.
their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree. From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus. Unless it's another one.
Elidibus. That Zenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known.
So it's like, where the hell did Elidibus go after leaving Zenos?
And cognizant, no doubt, of Emet-Selch's failure here in the first. 'Tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
Inhabiting the flesh of the fallen. Why, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
They do a lot of things.
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence stood unmarked by all
because
save an
Taru
inferior
didn't even
warrior
notice.
of light. On that occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. It was only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians engage when they seek to influence the course of history.
And they have gained much by it. Emet-Selch single-handedly built the Garlean Empire in this manner, while the Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yet it must needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
This is true.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. We cannot say for certain.
Maybe.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
Yeah, I'd hate to see Ascian take control of me.
Is it not peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps? Regardless,
Possibly?
to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
Elidibus hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark. When he made overtures towards me, however, I was afforded a glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent. Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful.
Connection's having some issues. Bear with me, guys.
Practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat. And now I believe he doth employ his skills once more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, We shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people. And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association.
Hey, Eric.
That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
His performance appears to have concluded. What now? Go back out and follow him?
That might be an idea,
It would
actually.
appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind, and I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
I still wonders what the heck Elidibus is trying to do. What do we got here? Berry tea. Ooh, potato salad. Hopefully no potatoes were hurt. No lalas were hurt in the making of that salad. Sleep disturbed. Oh, the V! You did well to dispel the falsehoods surrounding the Warriors of Light and their actions prior to the Flood. Though I must say the reappearance of Ardbert, or rather one who appropriated his identity, was a rather curious development. He is an impostor, of that there is no doubt. But to the masses he will appear as a hero returned from the grave. After the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore, the people prayed fervently to for the gods to deliver them from their plight. Prayed that these fallen heroes be born again for their sacrifices. What bitter irony. I, for one, would like to know why Ardbert urged the people to become warriors of light themselves. Ere we take action, we must needs to ascertain his intent. Let us pray that Master Alphino returns soon with that most essential knowledge. For now, I think it best to apprise Thancred and Reen of our efforts. When we do confront Ardbert, we shall no doubt have need of their strength. Agreed. I think it prudent that we all take measures to prepare for what's to come. Eglug and I will continue our search into how we might improve the spirit vessel, that it might one day carry you home. What are you thinking, Ishola? Then I think it time that I return to the Greatwood. Okay. Until now, everything we learned of the Ascians has been handed to us at their leisure. But that was one of Emmett Selk's unique failings. I have no reason to think Elidibus will be as forthcoming. Fortunately, I received word from the Fano that heretofore unexplored chambers have been discovered deep within the Katana Revel. Oh, Revel! Okay. Almet believes the relics within tell of a great calamity that befell an ancient civilization. That of the Ascians, perhaps. They may lead us to the truths we seek. Would you care for company? Be sure to let me know how that works out. I think it's probably that I'm going to need to go there, so would you care for company? Hope your day was going well. Rain, sleet, and snow here today. It's a stay home, relax day for me. Well, actually, things are going not too bad for me today. Got to spend a little bit of time with family. Got some other things done. It's not rain, sleet, snow here. It's been very quiet, although a little bit windy, but otherwise, okay. I'm glad to have you popping by, though. And I hope you have a nice time relaxing, too. Relaxing is always good. Who wouldn't dream about going on without you? When you are ready, make for Fano. Almet and her sisters will be expecting us. Then let us be about our task. Pray, give my regard to the V's. Oh, and the connection's going a little bit wonky again. I think it sorted itself out. Oh. Wish I knew as to why I was doing that. Maybe it's just all the wind today. Having problems with the wires and all that other jazz. Okay, Raktika and Fano. I think. Maybe we'll hear Lahi. We will see. But thank you enough as well for the well wishes. Always appreciated. Yes, we have to go to, here we go. And the girls are up here. Welcome, allies of Ronka. We have accomplished much since you last came. With the Light Warden dead and its minions dispersed, we have at last reclaimed our hunting grounds near Raktika Falls. It was there that we discovered more ruins. Although we ran afoul of no traps while exploring its halls, we determined that the innermost chambers were warded by magic. We were all in agreement. Before any investigation could proceed, you should be summoned. We are grateful that you did. From what you have told me, I strongly suspect that the wisdom of my comrades and I seek can be found within. The wisdom could prove invaluable, though we may soon face a foe which our greatest asset is our ignorance. I see. Then it is good that you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding. It is our duty to ensure that you and yours do not want for either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested, suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Come now, surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those we've faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, and who is pining for the return of our allies so we may venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were... You promised not to tell. Then I suggest we be going. Get back here! Those two are definitely happy to move along to something else. Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it'd be better if I do not know. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we three have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily sated. Please, you needn't apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm. And if not for the duelist efforts to protect the ruins, we would not be afforded this opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I've kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for the Katana Ravel. Off we go to Ravel, Ravel, Ravel. And how far is it we need to go? Oh, all the way there. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Yay! I can fly in some areas, but not all. Thankfully, this one is one easily traversed. Oh, we don't get to hear Lahi because it is nighttime. I should make sure that I examine the map more fully, though. Until I clear it all out. Oh! Oh! It's the duty calls. I was not expecting this. Okay. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entire— Oh, gosh. Okay. Duty calls commence battle for asleep disturbed. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Level 80. Okay. Sure is. Okay. Oh, I'm almost done my tea, too. Throat's been a little bit sore today. I'll be grateful for a little break over the weekend.
Our new discoveries are to be found this way.
Oh, great. It's hoist. All right, in we go. Hope I'm not going to be overheated going in there with mittens and a very warm jacket. Hmm? A statue? Oh, gosh.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast.
That looks like one scary beast.
Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Oh, gosh. That's really freaky looking beast.
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathed.
Oh, don't you dare. That's so rude. Jeez. That is so wrong. That is so wrong. Hmm? Oh, owl statues.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Okay, let's take a look. Some sort of puzzle we need to work out? Wait, one has a statue and one doesn't. Do we need to find a statue or something? I wonder. Okay, that pedestal doesn't look like it has anything there. Yeah, it's empty. But that one does have one.
See, one statue is missing. I expect we are meant to replace it as before.
Okay, so we have to go searching for a statue. Okay, easy enough.
Too simple. There will be some additional defense mechanism.
Is there anything written on there? It doesn't look like it. It just looks like markings.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone. He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know his folly. Wait! Don't.
Oh gosh, don't. Frick. Is the wall gonna come in or something?
What? But I only... What is happening?
You touched something you weren't supposed to, damn it. Oh gosh, it woke up. The beast's folly. Okay, so we're gonna be fighting this thing.
Oh no, it lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Yep, let's go fight. Oh, oh. Wait, what? What? Where? Huh? Okay. Where's everybody else? Okay, they're there. Right. Oh, geez. Cards. I don't play Triple Triad that well. Duty commenced. You trespass mortal upon sacred ground. In retribution, 4 souls have I bound. Yet 2 heroes proven learned and wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. Okay, so what do I need to do? If you'd see they're set free, answer me these riddles 3. Okay, what's the riddle? Deft of paw with kin do I be, through scossed part betterment of the whole dar deft decree. What am I? Deft of paw. Okay, wait, can I repeat this? Deft of paw with kin do I be, through sought apart betterment of the whole dar efforts decree. What am I? When I think of paw, I think of Oppo. Oppo. Oh, and he repeats it up there. Okay. Oppo, Oppo? Yes. Indeed, the Oppo Oppo is keen and shrewd. The spirit of ingenuity by which guidance wrong considered posterity pursue. The riddle's answer you did discern. Okay. Omet has gotten back. Okay, so I just have to solve some more ones. Here's some Fang, I travel the pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace our land does not lack. What am I? Here's some Fang. Here's some Fang, I travel the pack. That's a wolf. Wolves travel in packs. Indeed, to the spirit of the wolf, their Jagokans praise that they would know peace and harmony to the end of their days. The riddle answered to discern, thus the soul I would return. Okay. What's the next one? On my belly do I crawl, by the strength does prosperity reign on hall. What am I? A snake. The serpent, yes. 3! Judge serpent, turn protector, lured to slumber, tear the world asunder. Yes. Okay, the last one's for you, Shola. Let's see if we can do this. Desire you which should claim that we should play another game. Okay, what's this one? With test of mind and memory, choose wisely, you may all yet go free. Oh! Okay. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well, or so or no. Find free your comrades from the talismans. Oh! Card game. Okay. Select this talisman. Ishtola. Yes. Yashola. Yeah, got it first try. First try. Okay, great. There still remains one trial you must pass. If you had gleaned the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. Okay, so what are we doing now? One worthy of she who the Ronkans extolled must be strong of mind, body, and soul. Oh, defeat you. Okay, sure. Okay, let's do this. I am not going to read because I've got Oh, ow. Okay, take this over. Oh, geez. Shola, please, be careful. Don't do this to me. Ow. Here we go. Okay, I probably should have done Yashola, but there's not much. Victory offers big sacrifice, which you pay the price. Huh? Ow! Please save me. Please save me. Thank you guys for saving me. I appreciate. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness, guys. Thank you. Okay, oh. Got this one. Take it away. Ah. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to. Oh, please let... Oh, ow. Move. Hey, Medica. Oh, wait. Touch a shadow. What does this do? Ow. Okay. It does that. That hurt. Oh, jeez. Okay, thankfully. We were able to do that. Pull this again. Oh, yay, I'm tanking even though I'm a dancer. Fantastic. This is fun. Animate? What are you going to animate exactly? Ew. Oh, geez. Oh, God. Okay, thank you. Yes, I will come around with you because, well, that's going to be helpful. Oh, geez. Oh, thank you. Oh, there's more. Okay. We must... Yes. I know I need to focus on the Guardian, but still, you are a bit of a pain in the butt too, so... Okay, so just focus on the big guy. Alright. That is what we'll do. That is what we'll do. Oh gosh, oh, get out of the way. It's a bubble. Because a bubble is bad. Well, it was for a minute. But come on. One more to do it. There we go. Well fought, hero. The trial is complete. The way is open and thus I concede defeat. Yay! Not wholly unexpected, but an exhausting ordeal nonetheless. That it was. So through there we go? Apparently so. Streamer luck. I don't know about that. It was all the time of doing memory and stuff like that when I was a kid. No, I can't really say that because that was like pure luck.
'Twould seem the magics have returned us. How polite.
Yes, how polite indeed.
Now, what have we learned?
Not to touch things.
Ah, we were bound to run into a living statue eventually. And now we can open the door.
Oh my gosh, really? You're just going to say that? Oh. Oh. This girl. Goodness gracious. Well, I'm grateful that we can open the door, but still. Holy crap.
He who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber.
Mm-hmm. So which hero are they talking about? So I'm guessing we're entering into a tomb. Who is this? Looks like a V. But, yeah, who's resting here?
A tomb, just as I thought. Befitting a hero.
She is V's. Could it be the Archmage Tiuna?
Who? Tell me more.
A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more than tales. To think she really existed.
Well, I, for one, always believed.
Wait, what is...
I wonder.
A warrior of light, maybe?
By the light of fallen stars, great power awakens.
Tiuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's hearts.
She had the echo. So she's a warrior of light.
Naught less than the echo.
Uh-huh.
In which case, none of this is mere coincidence. A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the Source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana Ravel? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarot?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, the city in flames and the stars falling down. Yeah. The same thing as what happened to Aberrant. Yeah.
The final days. If, as the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond, might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger?
I guess?
The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I have entered the realm of pure speculation, and I call myself a scholar.
Oh, you're
I
fine,
shall refrain
Stola.
from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence.
Well, that hasn't stopped some people before, so go ahead.
Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarot.
Absolutely. Then you must recall Emmett Selk's dying request. I will soon not forget it. Yeah, he said, remember us, right? Let this cat cook. Yeah, exactly.
Remember us.
Remember that we once lived.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us.
Oral history. not
We see
written.
the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
Yeah, let the dead rest. That does remind me I do have to do something soon. By your pensive expression, I take it the tomb has given you much to think about. That as well. In time, the knowledge you have gleaned will lead to understanding, and thus arm you for what is to come. Before you leave, however, I would speak again of the teachings of our forebears, of histories learned, not lived. The legend of Tuna and her exploits have been told countless times over centuries, yet it is handed down from one generation to the next. The story changes. With each telling of the tale, there are new flourishes, details changed or lost. We can never truly know how she lived, for we were not there to see it. But we are here now to bear witness to your life. We've seen the change you have wrought, the echoes that will endure long after you are gone. And though it too will change in time, I swear to you, we shall do our best to preserve your story. I hope you'll forgive me if I don't make an oath of my own, but I think it goes without saying that we could never misspeak of your heroism. First thought! So long as we are here, there are none among the V's who will not know of all you have done for Novrent. We are not deserving of such reverence, but we are grateful all the same. You can be certain we will have our own tales to tell the great guardians of Raktika and the ruins of Ronka. I pray for your safe travels then. As ever, we shall await your return with open arms. This has been very interesting. Although we have learned naught of the Asians, the insight we've gained into the Echo have made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter which I wish to attend in Slitherbrow. May I trouble you to come with me? Oh, hopefully hopefully we can see Runar. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. Yes. Heading home now, and if you find a good stopping point, maybe some more Eden in a bit. Not a worry, safe travels back. Be careful, okay? Let's go see Runar. Let's go see Runar. It's been a while since we've seen him. It's been a while. Elise, it is so good to see you. You've arrived at the most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. It will only take a moment. He's bound and determined. We can't say no to Runar. My apologies, Elise. It seems our return to Crystarium will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it's more of a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbrow from top to bottom. If you'd be so kind as go and fetch a broom from Askir, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. Oh, absolutely. Where do I go to get a broom? Oh, this way. Oh, there we are. Not that far to go. Can I have a broom, please? A broom? For Master Matoya? I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are. It is old but sturdy and sure to suffice. Got the broom. Now we can go clean. Because soon we will all have to do some spring cleaning. I know I have to do a fair bit of spring cleaning. I'm not looking forward to it, but I will get it done. I trust Iskir was able to find a broom for us. Yes, it's a battered broom. This well-worn broom has seen many a spring and summer in Slitherbrow. Swishing and sweeping, sweeping and swishing. Well-worn, good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Yeah, I'm actually looking pretty good. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Well, anyway, it is time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. Okay. Oh, Matoya's theme. I like this song. Oh, are you going to bring it to life? The way that Matoya does, right? You honestly didn't think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. The broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself, or rather, it will be. Time to rise, to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. And it shrunk. And it's like a minion. In this one particular aspect, I have no objections in following Master Matoya's footsteps. Runar? In future, I may need you to remind me that the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I will dearly miss this place. These people. Yeah, sorry, Runar, she has to go home. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. Yeah, we'll let the broom do its job. But poor Runar. Well, we knew he was gonna have to go back. She was gonna have to go back at some point, but still. Oh. Is there something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It's just been a long day is all. I see. Come on, speak up. Ishtola! Thank goodness you're still here. Hmm? Oh, here you guys. Oh, and Alize too. Alphino, I thought you were following Artbert. I was, though I am sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to reverse every ilm of Nordbrand in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. Oh, this is problematic. remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. But there is no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that it's just another Ascian ploy, yes? They've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of the fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is all likely Slibra. Alize, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting. For all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest. So, I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be warrior of light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby Sin Eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Oh, good. Okay. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of woven oath. Then that is where we shall start our search. Master Matoya. Be careful. A warm bowl of stew will be waiting your return. Oh, I look forward to it. Okay, so to find where this Sin Eater is, whereabouts far do I need to go? Oh, all the way there. Okay. That's not too far. That is not too far at all, so let's just... Yay! Lahi! It's been a while since I've heard this one. This song is just so iconic, isn't it? Okay. Oh, not that far at all. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's a Sin Eater. Is this voiced or no? Wonder.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
I know, we're stuck.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Oh goodness.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
Mm-hmm.
We were.
Or just taking a break.
Are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Very strangely indeed.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
Well, thank you again for your support.
It is heartening to have all present.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Hey, welcome back,
we will
Ted.
be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come.
Oh, Ardbert. Or... Elidibus? Yeah, Elidibus.
It seems I've lost this particular race.
Mm-hmm.
Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Yeah, it was.
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Extend a friendly fist. Ask us whether he wishes Seto were here. I do want to see as to whether he wishes Seto was here, but at the same time, I just want to show the friendly fist thing too. Extend the friendly fist. I'll be awkward. Go on.
I'm giving you trouble? You should have it examined.
You're definitely not Ardbert. Indeed, Ardbert. I thought you were supposed to be good at this. I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense.
Elidibus.
After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
No, you just need to deceive everybody else around us.
Yes, it is I, Elidibus. Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
I would hope so.
Emet-Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely.
Oh, what do you mean?
That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves.
And so you just
There
figure
is
everything
no
just needs to
common
fall to you.
ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
He's not going to listen to us. I don't know what else we can really say to him, though. Like, just try to connect with him at all.
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe, at least. And
Yeah,
it's safe to say
he
his
wants to
objective is
rejoin.
the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries.
Oh, okay.
Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself.
Well, it's the best way to try to proceed. Learn more about your enemy.
Much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
Well, it can't hurt to try.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
Those matter just searching beyond the sea. If there's aught to be learned, I want to know. For want of a better option. As long as you don't make me do more chores. Oh gosh. I know I don't want to do any more chores, and I really didn't want to say that option, but if there's aught to be learned, I want to know. I want to see what else it can tell me.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
So, off to the Tempest. Let's see. Spell speed, no. Critical hit. Ooh, this will probably be helpful. Yeah, I'll take this. Oh. Shola! Deep designs. Ooh. It stuffs. Elf knows the right of it. Let us pay a visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tol's, first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. Let us go. And that would be the Tempest, the Ondo Cups. So let's head over there. And see what we can learn. It should be around here somewhere. Oh, there. Okay, not that far away. Thankfully. I have sent for no finless one. Perhaps you come said seeking something of us? That's a decent place to halt if you want. Oh, okay. Let me just finish this cutscene first. Ruins by which you're kind of yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I'm afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And, what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, for when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled. They care not whom they harm. Would that we had warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they've stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. One good turn and all that, we certainly can't leave them like this. Can we not simply hunt Miri ourselves? We can't leave them like this. I thought you might say that. You never want to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor, but be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Then we will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? So at this point, it's a matter of, oh gosh, excuse me, just going to do that. But you figured this would be a good point to stop and maybe do something else? Is that what you're trying to say, Hiten? Where else do I need to go for this anyway? Oh gosh, all the way over there. Oh goodness, this can be a fair ways to go too. Well, what we could potentially do, if didn't want to... Okay. So I guess you're thinking of more Eden? Is that what you're thinking of? Or was it something else you had in mind? Oh, that goes down the depths below. Okay. We'll get the last two Eden ones done. And then I think probably that'll be it for the stream. So for that point, fudge. In a journey's head, I think it was. You're eager to see it. Okay. Well, I know I need to do a lot of different... to catch up on a lot of different things, that's for sure. I have to go down this way. Because I still have to do this. I still have to do, what is it? The Stormblood ones you guys were mentioning. I should do those. But obviously the Stormblood ones, that won't be today. That would have to be another day. Yeah, I see there. You're there too. There we go. There we go. Alright, so I need to head on in because I don't have the next quest. Proceed to the core. And speak to Reen. Not nor any drop to drink. Okay. The 6 priority is kind of meant to be finished by the time you get to the events of 5.3. Oh, okay. I feel a lot more confident in my ability to control Eden now. Of course, this is only the beginning. And we shall accompany thee wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made? Finishes in 1 through 8 laptop. Oh my gosh. All that? Holy crow. I understand how Eden's power works. And therefore the true nature of the flood of light? Yes. It affected the balance of all the ether in the empty, shifting it so far as towards the umbral that stopped flowing altogether. The power to tip the scales. And tip them back again. That's what Eden does. It controls the balance of ether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to the other. Left alone, it still poses a threat, but if I can harness its power, I think I could use it to breathe life back in the empty. Well, that'd be interesting to see if she can actually do that. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest as where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll do more harm than good. Thou needest not bear this burden alone, Reen, nor should thou. 'Tis no simple matter of awaking that which lies dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony without which life cannot prosper. So what should we do? A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it will require further discussion. For the time being, let us return to the camp. It would be remiss if not to involve Bancred. Okay, let's speak to Urianger and see what he has to say. My friends, I believe I've struck upon a method by which we may see this world restored. Urianger, before you go any further, allow me to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. The plan is to control Eden and realign the ether of the empty, right? In essence, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast. Were we only able to effect change over one small region at a time, it would take many lifetimes to complete even a fraction of our task. Instead, our energies would be better spent revitalizing each element in order, so that we may set in motion a more widespread transformation. Oh, okay. One at a time. I hate to say this, but I don't think Eden will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others. Oh, okay. For that very reason, we shall select a location in which the ambient ether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements will be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. Then we rebalance the ether and return it to the land, whereupon it shall be born on ethereal currents to the farthest reaches of the empty. But what's to prevent the element from breaking free of Eden's hold and causing a disaster of some sort? And needs to be contained. The question is, how? Elise, indulge me in a moment if thou wouldst. Pray imagine a corporeal manifestation of each of the individual elements. What'st thou see in thy mind's eye? Surely not. Moogles? I'm so tempted to choose Moogles. Oh, the heck with it, Moogles. May how thou fear to utter faithful word, or to even speak the name Primal is to invite misfortune. Hupo? Though we invited, we must. As the ether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden, we shall perform a summoning as Master Louis Soir once did on the fields of Parthenau. As one who hath laid low countless primals, my memories will shape the ether into a different entity, which must subsequently be dispersed in the traditional fashion. Wait. You're... Oriange, keep in mind, I've been the Warrior Light for how long now, and how many times I've been bonked on the head, gone unconscious, died re-raised, and countless other myriad things, and you want me to pull something from my memory, which you're probably going to ask me, it must be perfect, after all that damage? So, defeated, in other words, but is that even possible? I break my fast on primals. It's either that or being torn to shreds. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure that I can. To be honest, I'm not sure that I can. I'm just worried that I don't have the wherewithal to do it correctly. Lest thou forget, it will be no more than an approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. Okay, so you want me to remember primals that I fought. It just needs to be an approximation and not a perfect reimagining? Okay. I have every confidence in thine abilities, Lise. I'm glad one of us has confidence, because I certainly don't. As do I, though it might help to have some idea as to what you will be up against. Have you decided on which element to tackle first? I propose water, the source of all life. Okay, that would be Leviathan. As for the location, an area to the west of Norvrent was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of light reduced it to a yawning chasm. Water. Yes, that seems like a good choice. I'll see if Eden can take us where we need to go. And I shall prepare for the summoning. Tancred, wouldst thou keep watch over our enigmatic antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. Even in the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayest have need to restrain her. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll be praying for your success while I wait here, twiddling my thumbs. I have a very bad feeling. Oh gosh. Hey, as long as there's rails, I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. Still, I must say, I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of those Uriange's madcap schemes. Though, come to think of it, if the creature you must fight is born from your own memories and imagination, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you thought in the past? Perhaps that's not how it works. Anyway, best of luck. Or maybe can I think of a Moogle with a water staff and say that's Leviathan. Oh, and wearing like a little Leviathan onesie. Yeah, that's it. I don't think that's how it works either, but hey, a girl can dream. Eden seems to be responding well to my instructions, so we should reach our destination in no time at all. Surely Lisa will remember the railings. Surely, yes, exactly. I want to remember the railings. The railings were helpful. Alright, so this is the place. I'll see if I can draw out the water aspect of ether. I have faith in Elise. The rest is up to you, Elise. Memories of Leviathan come flooding back. Eden's Gate inundation now accessible. Sorry, I have trouble trying to read words sometimes. Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Eden's Gate in addition. Green is now able to concentrate... Oops. There we go. Let's see. Reen is now able to concentrate on the task of turning Eden's immense power to the task of balancing the ethereal alignment of the empty. Such a delicate task must be approached one element at a time, and Uriashi suggests that the first should be water, essential to all life. However, for the ether to be restored, it must first be given shape through the process akin to summoning. As you call upon your memories of the dread Leviathan, the raging fury of the deluge begins to take form. Okay, so let's get this done. And it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. We'll see how well this goes. And see how long we need to actually wait, too. Well, it says wait time 14 minutes. Oh, gosh. Oh, hopefully it won't take 14 minutes. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be a lot shorter than that. So let's see if we can get this one done. Depending on how things go, potentially try to get the other one, the fourth one done today. If not, we'll have to keep that for another stream. And I still want to do the Ruby Tuesday one. We'll see how that goes. And I know I still have to do the Stormblood that. With that one, I might do it off stream. Just try to do it in my own time. This does matter sometimes, just trying to find the right time. Just because of scheduling and all that jazz. But yeah, quick question. How much is left in this particular patch? Am I like halfway through? How were your streams going? I haven't stopped by, but it looks like quite a lot of people watch. Yeah, Cold Steel has been very popular. I think what I tried to do that one during the week, like Tuesday through Thursday. I would like to try to do like a Saturday stream again of that one, but we'll have to see as to what my schedule is like or my availability is like. There's still a dungeon doing 5.2. Okay. Okay, so there's still a bit to go. So would it be potentially possible to finish the patch next week or no? I guess that's my other question. Because I'm basically trying to do some future planning too. And hello to everybody else who's watched the stream. Welcome, welcome. We're just waiting to get into fighting Leviathan. It should be fun. Although I'm sort of concerned, seeing that it says the wait time is 14 minutes. Doesn't think if 5.2 without any trouble. Okay. Okay, so that, hopefully we'll be able to do that next week. Try to get some other stuff done in prep. But again, we'll just take it a little bit at a time and see how it goes. As for Cold Steel, yeah, it's been going fairly well. Just looking forward to getting further along with that as well. That and have to do more Xenogears and more Persona. And also future planning as to what to do after Persona completes. Which I'm not quite sure how much further I got, but I think I've got about maybe 5 months of like in-game stuff to do, or like I think it's like 5 months to go or so to that one, because I think with Persona games they finish up like March/April. Like calendar-wise. I could be wrong and I might be misremembering. I do like as to how this place looks. It's very neat looking. That and the fact they've got a lot of references to Final Fantasy VIII is rather nice as well. Just waiting for this timer. I'm sorry about that. Let's see, what else is up there? I'm just trying to figure out what some of these other things are up and about and inside here. Very futuristic, to be sure. Just trying to figure out what the heck they represent. I almost wonder if it'd be worth it next time for you to travel to Ether to queue for these. Really? Would the queue be that much quicker there? I don't know much about data center hopping and how that all works. That is something I really haven't done, so I am unfamiliar with these things. Yeah, what it is, well, it just indicate, hey, all languages and stuff like that. I don't know if that really has, I didn't know if that really had any impact on anything, but just thought to give it a shot anyway. Come on, guys. Just waiting for 1 DPS and 1 healer at this rate. See if we can move this around. There we go. That way it's a little bit easier to see. Okay, now we're just waiting. Oh, good gracious. That sucked. That really sucked. Go back to waiting. We're so close, too. Just that 1 DPS. Just hoping that we'll be able to join a party relatively soon. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. Especially we got so close to being able to join a party, and then it just went. It sucked a lot. That and I still have to do Academia Niter, and that is another dungeon I think you guys mentioned. So there's that to try to do that as well. Again, that would be more of like a different day. But since there's going to be a new patch that's coming out, I'm not quite sure when, but probably soon, I guess? Is there anything in that new patch you guys are looking forward to? I'm just curious as what you guys can say. Oh, there we go. Hey, the DPS first. Now we're waiting on a healer. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yay! We finally get in. Good. Oh, the music's rather cool. Oh, there's no railings. I don't remember the railings. Wait, how does it have two heads? How's it? That's not supposed to forget railings. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't know what's going on. Ow. Rip current. Rip me. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, everybody goes over here? Okay, okay, okay. Ah! Oh. Okay. Pulse. Ah! Okay. Oh, geez. Get over here. Okay. Tidal Roar. Ow. So far, so good. It's pretty straightforward so far. Oh, oh, water. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get pushed back, right? Yeah, okay. Oh. 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 Okay, stay in here because they put that up. That's a good idea. Ow. Oh, geez, that's a small spot. Nami. Oh, I can't block it. Ah, fudge. Oh. Oh, where's the thingy that we press? Oh. that didn't happen. Normally we had the... here? Ew. Oh, is this again? Okay. Vortex. Oh. Oh. Hello. Okay, so I don't want to step... Oh! Oh. Okay. There he is again. Alright. Oh, and the water puddles... Oh, now they disappeared. Okay. Return again. Oh, that's... I guess it's something for the tank to deal with. That's my best guess at this point. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, I didn't see that happening. Oh, stay out of the middle. Oh, hopefully we can do okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, jeez. Oh, we can go back in the middle again. Yay! Ow. Hey! That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I think the whole thing that got me was the whole, the head mechanic thing. Was... So if the heads were together, that means that it's going to blow up the middle. But if the heads were separated, then it's going to be the sides. I just wonder as to... Oh! I got a music scroll! Ooh! Hey! No. Music scroll. Where is that? Blinding indigo. Oh, was that the... for this one we just did? Okay. That's rather cool. Let's try for the last one. Oh, first I gotta do cutscene, of course. That was incredible. Is that what a primal looks like? No, I think I got hit too many times in the head because it had 2 heads versus 1. My memory is a little faulty. I think I've been hit too many times the noggin. Oh, not quite the same then. But what's that? My memory is faulty. Okay. Leviathan of the Source was summoned by the Sahagin, to whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, the deformed entity that we brought into existence differed on a fundamental level. It was no less formidable. No, I just chalked up to my poor noggin and not remembering things correctly. The manifestation relied on Elisa's experience of Leviathan and may have been influenced by recollections of other water-aspected aspected being, leading to further discrepancies. The memory is brought to life. But I can still tell. Still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. How goes it? It went pretty well. If you're finished slaying your primal or whatever it is, I suggest you get back here on the double. There's something you ought to see. Oh gosh, did that person wake up? Or is it that something's changed because we beat up Leviathan? I wonder what it could be. Evidently, our only recourse is to return to our base of operations forthwith. And back we go. Crit. It's not really gonna do much for me, but okay. Then, Crowd, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see? You look really entranced by something. Please, look. What do we see? Come on. Camera, turn around. Oh, wow. That is cool. Oh, wow. There's water and waterfalls and everything. By the 12's good grace, 'tis a marvel to behold. I never thought a whole lake would suddenly appear like this. We're just getting started. I only hope the burden is not too much for you, Elise. This is definitely very cool. Okay. Guys, I just need a few moments. I will be right back. You want down? Say hello to people? Alright. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Somebody wanted a bit of a hug, but then decided no, she wasn't too keen. Alright, so, super seismic. Oh gosh, that's... Oh gosh. I think this proves that the water aspect of ether is no longer lying dormant. So which element should we realign next, Urianger? I propose Earth. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Should we succeed in returning the soil's life-giving energy, the empty shall be capable of supporting life, the growth of flora. Imagine that! Forests in the empty! Before we begin, I'd like to know how that girl is doing. She's sound asleep. She didn't so much as stir as even when I took her helmet off. I thought I might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we were dealing with. She seemed surprisingly normal, not unlike your usual void scent, I'd say. She's around the same age as you, Reem, perhaps a little older. Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest while we concentrate on the task at hand. As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling less than cooperative. And while I wait here, wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly off to the next opponent. It must be strange feeling to bring something into existence through your own willpower, only to slay it immediately after. Almost feels sorry for the poor things. All the same, I wish you luck. He definitely does not mince words. If all goes well, he won't be waiting long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see the results. Let's go in. And if they're saying Earth, that means Titan. I wonder if we're going to be hearing some interesting music. I wonder what she has to say now. Now, before we embark on our journey, there is one question I feel I should ask. So, where are we going? I would suggest a certain region that lieth east of Norvrand, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. And for the Earth-inspected primal we wish to invoke, that would be what could be a more fitting choice than Titan. I don't think I've heard of that one. Oh, what's it like? He is worshipped by the kobolds, the landslides. I think I want to say the landslides of landslides. Landslides of landslides. It seems like you had a rather traumatic experience. You have no idea. But if our last battle is anything to go by, this one will be different from the Titan that Elise remembers, yes? It would be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As such, thou must needs conceive new stratagems if thou art to triumph in the battle to come. Past experience will avail thee not, I fear. Okay. Alright, Elise. Once you're ready, we'll be on our way. It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Elise? Memories of Titan come tumbling back. Yes, tumbling back indeed. Okay, next one, you're ready. Alright, Hiten, are we ready? We all set to go? I think after this one, though, that'll probably be it for the stream this time. Oh, yes? Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's see. Enter Eden's Gate. Aperture? Move that one. Put this one in. Having successfully realigned the element of water following your triumph over Leviathan, next candidate for restoration is Earth, in hopes that the empty will soon become able to support life. As before, you draw upon your experience of primals caught on the source to shape the ether. This time recalling your fateful encounter with the Lord of the Crags, Titan. Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh, that was quick. That was really quick. Apparently, I was not expecting it to be this quick for turnaround. Not many people like Leviathan, maybe. Oh my word, he is different. Oh my gosh, the music's different too. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Voice of the Land. Ow. That hurt. Oh, geez. Oh, move? Okay. Stone Crusher. Tank Buster? Ow. Tumbling down. What is that? Oh, jeez. Here? Oh, that one's glowing. Those are bad. Remember that. I remember that glowing stuff is bad. Ow. That one's gonna glow? Okay, that one doesn't need to glow. It just needs to just disappear. Oh. Whee! Oh, he's changing form. Sort of? Massive landslide. Oh, geez, not the landslides. What a... Oh, geez. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Super pressure. Oh, that's another tank buster. That's another tank buster. Bomb boulders. Oh, like before, right? How do I know which ones? Oh, here? Oh, and that big one's gonna need to go, right? Where's the land? Do that. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Oh. Another one here. Whee! I am unsafe. Wait! Is he a car? Ow. He's a car. Freaking Fury. Infester? Oh no, it's that. Oh, okay. Oh, the bomb boulders again. Oh. Oh, they're delayed. Oh, shoot. No. Ow. This is the land. Oh, that's the fruit one. Yeah. Oh. Go here, right? Oh, and this rock. Oh, is he the cart again? No, he isn't. Okay, I thought he was the cart move. Oh, that one. Does he do one side then the other? Oh, sort of? Oh, jeez. Okay, so he's going back to normal, sort of. Stone pressure. Okay, I don't need to worry about that one. Oh, more boulders. Let's just get rid of you. Paradise found. It's challenging. That was challenging. I didn't die, so there's that. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, holy crow. Eden's Gate complete. Oh man. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, player commendation. Oh, I can calm that guy. Thank you. Oh, what is this? Oh! Neat. Oh, yay, thank you! I was hard. I was so scared. I was gonna fall off. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I'm shaking. Thank you for going with that with me, Hide. Thank you. That was so much harder compared to the other one. I mean, there's just all sorts of stuff going all over the place, and if I went foot wrong, I would fall into my doom. Oh, it all taken a momentary lapse of concentration? I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, I was, like, trying to, be as quick as I could. But more importantly, you defeated another elemental being, which means we're one step closer to reclaiming the empty. I can't wait to see how much of a difference we made this time. Direct hit, crit. Let's do the crit. No more Eden for me today. I don't think I can manage it. Did we really do all this? I'm not... It appeared that the balance returned to the element of earth, and yet... Transformation hath effect only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. This passing strange indeed. Did we do something wrong? Though this falls short of the outcome I had envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap this localized phenomenon is the result of an intersection of ethereal currents. Therefore, it is reasonable to assume that similar locations in the empty hath undergone comparable alterations. Then the ether will spread out from these points to cover the rest of... Are you okay, Reen? Oh my gosh, Reen! Reen! Did she overdo it? Too much at one time, and therefore it just takes so much concentration energy to deal with Eden? The next piece of the puzzle. Yeah, she's undergone exhaustion. That's for sure. It's nothing. That didn't look like nothing to me. You better lie down for a while. No, really, I'm fine. Anyway, we've still got work to do. Nay, Thancred hath the right of it. 'Twould be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you would stop fussing. Reen, thou knowest not the strain thou hast placed on thyself. Though the elements of water and earth have been restored, continued exposure to the empty, stagnant ether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. Now that you mention it, I have been feeling a bit out of sorts since we got here. I should probably get away from the empty and rest for a while. Pray do so. I shall remain here. Restoration of the first two elements hath produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. Wait, well, they just said that you really shouldn't be staying here too long because it saps you. And obviously it's sapped Reen because, well, she's been doing... leading Eden around and just trying to control Eden as well for those two instances we had. But I'd be thinking that there still would be a strain on Thancred and Urianshe. I'm surprised that he's still willing to stay behind to try to take note of everything. Well, he is one to analyze everything and to be nose in books and all that stuff, but I think he should take a break too. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought they'd welcome the news. Indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger. I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary. You would have their best interests at heart, I'm sure. But to be perfectly honest, I'd prefer not to keep secrets from people I trust with my life. I don't want to make this make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask. Oh, don't start. He keeps so many secrets. It seems to me that Rain isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of scenery. Our Sleeping Beauty would likely fare better in more hospitable surroundings. We need to have our associates from the Custarium organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Elise could go on ahead and have a word with them in Mortsuk, we'd catch up with you once Urianger is finished, whatever it is he needs to do. Sounds like a plan. So what is it that you're thinking? Yeah, you're thinking something. What? Perhaps thou should, perhaps thou too should accompany her on her return journey. I dare say she would be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She's come such a long way since we first met, and I worry that relying on me too much will only hold her back. We won't be staying in the First forever. The time will come for Reen and I to part ways and for her to follow her own path. I know you understand this too, Urianger. I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in. Reen is possessed of a natural affinity for atheology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. A natural affinity for staying awake during your lectures, more like. Though, come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like me, she is predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. Why am I thinking of my, my two dads sort of idea with these two? Says the master of keeping his cards close to his chest. Anyway, Elise, you do be better take the sky slipper with Reen. It's true that she's been through a lot today, but so have you. We'll need you ready for the challenges that lie ahead, so go on and get some rest. We shall await news of thy safe arrival in Amarang. So can I travel to Amarang from right here? I should be able to, right? Mortsuk. Well, I'm already in Amarang. I mean, Mortsuk. There we go. Where am I going? Oh, down there. Where exactly am I? Oh. Gosh, should I go to the wrong spot? Maybe I did. And, oh, it's Bob! Hi, Bob. You're not going to attack me, right? Right, okay. No, these guys won't bug me anyway. I thought she was going to Mortsuk and that's... Oh, I had to go to the sky... gosh darn it. Elliam Reed, my gosh. Poop. Here I am wasting time. I didn't really mean to be. But I must admit, I did like the music that they had in both fights. I'm just trying to think as to which one I like more. The one for Leviathan or the one for Titan. They're both pretty cool. So guys, what do you think? Which one did you like better? Or is there another future track that you like much better than those two? Yeah, she was still in the empty. I screwed up. So let me just go back. I heard the word Mortsuk and I thought, oh, okay, I'm supposed to go there, and I didn't. Definitely Titan? Okay. Well, there she is. It seems you're all having quite a serious discussion. I hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. No, but I was foolish and I went to the wrong space. Well, if you say so. I shouldn't stay in the empty any longer than necessary, though. So, do you want to take the first shift piloting, or shall I? Oh gosh, she can pilot? Although everything in the next tier is phenomenal. Oh, you've piqued my interest. Huh, I'm glad I had you there to keep me company. I had no idea how I would have passed the time otherwise. Now that we're here, I need to find our contact from the Crystarium. In Mordsuk, right? But before that, I was hoping to have a word with you. Something's been on my mind. This may not be the best place for it, though. Those creatures over there look a bit hungry. My favorite 4 trials in the game are the next 4 fights. Oh, okay. And my favorite fights themes as well. Okay. When I first spoke to Thancred and Urianger, what I sensed in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared about what we'd find. But now that we found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I've given in to my fear, I probably would have spent the rest of my life wondering what might have been. From now on, whenever I hear that voice inside of me telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do with that girl when she wakes up. Do you remember what she said right before she passed out? Why am I here? What is happening? What if she's being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a person like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her, to find out who she is and if there's anything we can do to help her. On the other hand, we mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. What's to say she won't try it again when she wakes up? If she keeps us from reclaiming the empty, it'll be all my fault. It's no good. I can't make up my mind. What do you think we should do, Elise? If Alphina were here, he'd talk things through with her. Even Emmett Selk had his reasons. We should at least hear her out. There's not much we can do until she's awake. There's not much we can do until she's awake. I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't be trying to decide her fate before we even know who she is. In the meantime, we'll have to be patient and hope she comes around soon. Until then, I'll try to concentrate on the here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see to Urianger's errands. The people were on our way to meet lent us the Sky Slipper and most of the apparatus we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. Oh, that sounds good. Relaxing, that is. Alright, so somewhere up here. Let's see if we can hurry up. Gal. At least it's not Gengen. Or Ron. Well, no, it's not Gengen. It's not Ron. Green! Now that we're all here, allow me to introduce you to 2 members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, hello! This is Gulgul, who's interested in trading for any relics we find in the empty. Apparently, he mostly deals in exotic weapons and whatnot, but he's agreed to keep us supplied with whatever we need, supplied with whatever else we can't get from the Crystarium. Now, the ones we came to meet should be around here somewhere. Oh, hi guys. Ah, Green. What a relief it is to see you returned unharmed from your expedition. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a bit longer than we expected. Please, I'd like you to meet Luri. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As representative of the Settlement Council, I'm here to oversee the delivery of equipment deemed necessary for your mission. I will be on hand to provide any assistance you may require. Pleasure to meet you. Actually, there's something we'd like you to take care of. It's probably best not to talk about it in the middle of the market, though. I'll take it from here, Elise. You should get some rest. But before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we can give it our all, there's nothing we can't handle. Let's see. Skill speed, spell speed, tenacity, piety. Skill speed, I suppose? And what does loading screen do? Oh! Hi, guys! I see. Though is mere supposition, it would behoove us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing the matter with Reen and Elise until we know more. Oh no, not more secrets. Well, I appreciate you telling me, even if it is too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her, after all. The Oracle of Dark... Wait, what? Oracle of Darkness. I pray it's not true. So, we just found the Oracle of Darkness, or at least that's what they're saying? Okay, Alright. Well, we've did a lot of stuff today, that's for sure. But unfortunately for now, all good things must come to an end. So what we'll do is next week, we will get through the rest of 5.2, hopefully. Might do some other things too, but we'll have to see. But a fair bit accomplished this week, which is awesome. So, as always, thank you so much, guys, for popping by today. I do appreciate it. And looking forward to hopefully seeing you next week. And let's see, we have Persona video coming out tomorrow, and Xenogears maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow at the latest. Otherwise, we have trail streams starting Tuesday, so Tuesday through Thursday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. And Final Fantasy, of course, will be on Friday, starting at 2 Eastern. But again, thank you guys so much for coming by and chatting. It was great talking with you and playing along with you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And a wonderful weekend, too. Thank you as well, Hitem, for your help today. I do appreciate it. Take care, everyone.